Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and we're doing a quick little Thunder Dragons revisit. Now, I think I recall a while ago, some of my OG boys in the comments were talking about Zombie Draw in Thunder Dragons. Now, it may have been a while ago, but we're using Zombie Draw. Zombie Draw is actually pretty good. It's only 1,000 life points, and you get to draw a random zombie. We're using 2 zombies. There's no other restriction on it, so you could even use 1 zombie. But we're using Plague Spreader Zombie, and we're using Glow Up Bulb. So Glow Up Bulb is more plant, actually, but we're still using it for Plague Spreader to get to things like Black Rose Dragon and Samurai Destroyer. Bulb is on his own little thing. He's much easier to mill than Plague Spreader Zombie, but he's not a dark, so he's not as good as Plague Spreader Zombie, but still works out really well. We're using a few more light with Temperance, just to sneak more light in there. Still only using Gold Sark. Still using Melody of Dragon Awakening with only 2 Levianeers. And it's just straight Thunder Dragon. So it's really just the extra deck where it gets special. We lean on these level 7 plays as our consistency with Zombie Draw. And then we just hope our Gold Sarks and Aloof Lupines or Dragon Hawks come to us in other ways. We're still using Xyz. We have Heretic, we have M7 and Bouncer, so I think we can really get away with 3, which lets us use things like Bronic Dragon, which is a Plague Spread and a Aloof Lupine, or a Thunder Dark and a Glow Up Bulb. So still tons of plays. Of course, Vermilion is Bulb and our 8s, and just normal Thunder Dragon plays, guys, you'll see through there. Very open-ended with the skills, so this one's a little interesting one, and I love the synchro plays, especially with Plague Spreader, because that's a Dark Search and a Black Rose Wipe. Very, very powerful, so I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Jack Atlas. We're going second, we're on a little win streak, we're getting rank ups, of course, Thunder Dragons clap, even with our boy Bones. So it's a pretty good hand. We have a Hawk, Dark, Duo, and Temperance facing Resonators, always a tough duel. He's doing his basic plays, we'll see what kind of field he ends up with. Showing us all sorts of little Resonators he's playing with, even going with that first turn Doom Caliber Knight. So he's doing the basic plays. You guys know these plays already. The important part was the Doom Caliber search. So that tells you he's got all he needs, pretty much. Now he's going Red Rising Dragon, Crimson Resonator, Red Resonator, all normal stuff. Gaining life points, going with Infernity Doom Dragon into his Archfiend Bane. Then he's got that Doom Caliber. We're gonna throw away our Dark. And now it's our turn. We get a Chaos Dragon Levianeer, pretty good. We're going to use Hawk to try to get our Dark out. And we're going to chain our Dark. That's already enough for a Chaos Dragon Levianeer. So we're going to banish all 3. That should be our Levianeer. We're going to use his effect to destroy Hot Bane. And we continue the duel. He does only have 2 cards, but with Whirlwind Search, it's going to be easy for him to have a little comeback. But will it be enough to knock us out before we get to come back? So he's going Wandering King Wildwind. He's going Crimson Resonator. Still basic plays. Red Rising. Summoning another Crimson. Another Red Rising, gaining a grip of life points. He's almost at 10,000 life points. Gets rid of our poor Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Now we take 2.1k. I'm gonna go ahead and use Zombie Draw because I'm not too afraid of what our boy can do to us with our Temperance. So I set our Plague Spreader Zombie after using Zombie Draw. That's gonna be a Red Rising Dragon. Red Rising Dragon, bringing out another boy. Going into an Infernity Doom Dragon. Brings out a Red Resonator once again. Infernity Doom Dragon. Once he attacks, he can't use his effect, so we use Temperance on the Dark End Dragon, and we survive for another turn. We just have to make it count. We get a bulb, so we're gonna special summon Duo, normal summon bulb. That's gonna be a Vermilion Dragon mech. Now we're gonna be able to mill a Hawk, bring that bulb out. Banish our Plague Spreader Zombie, destroy the Infernity Dragon, swing over the Dark End Dragon. Now he's in a real top deck mode without a search. Flips this monster after setting a card. We get a Chaos Dragon Pioneer. Banish our Glow Up Bulb from the field. And then destroy a card as well as the monster. We hit a back row. Back row is a Floodgate, so it's a pretty good hit. Gold Sark, a Roar. That's gonna be a Dark. Or no, sorry, another Roar. Then we're gonna normal summon a Dark. Special summon Chaos Dragon the Pioneer, but it was with 3 Dark, so we don't use this effect. And then we start picking at this massive amount of life points. So we do get 3 swings. It's a good amount of damage, considering he had 9k at one point. He's down to 1200. Now he sets another card. He's got his whole deck in the graveyard, essentially. We switch one boy to defense just in case he had something tricky, but he didn't. And we finish him off for lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing an Astral Numa. We're going first. So we got a Temperance, we got a Roar, we got a Dark. We're gonna use our Dark. Call it a turn, we're sitting on a Sphere Boy. So not defenseless. Our boy is using Automats. Goes away Glove for an Utopic. And then he's mixing in Dark Magician. So he goes Dark Magical Circle and a Dark Magical Circle. Then he goes Utopic. Sets a back row. We're going to use our Dark. He's going to use Dark Magical Veil. Bring out an actual Dark Magician. Now he's trying to swing for lethal. We'll take the 1500 so we can draw our Plague Spreader when we want it. And then we're going to use the Sphere Boy on his Dark Magician and get it nice and weak at 2100. Now we get a Gold Sark. It's going to be Banish of a Roar, summon of what should be a Dark. Or no, we don't have any Darks left in our deck, so we had to do the Hawk. That's okay to get our Roar. And we're going to use the Hawk to throw that Dark back in our deck, which was a good idea, but then we just get the Dark right back in our hand anyway. He's going Automat with Dodo Draw, bringing out Sister now. He's going to bring out Sister, make them both 6, go with an M7. Another Dark Magical Circle, Surge's Navigation obviously has no room, or a Dark Magician for it. Returns our poor Roar, good thing we have a Temperance, so he's not hitting us for lethal. We top deck a Chaos Dragon the Pioneer, we can just immediately start with that. And he really only has 2 cards we need to destroy as is. We get to search with the Dark, he has no chain. We search the Duo, hit the back row, and the monster was already in navigation, so he really needed a Dark Magician from that circle search. Not another navigation, we banish the Hawk with our Duo. That means we can normal summon the new Hawk we drew over the Chaos Dragon, and that lets us swing for lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a My Valentine. We're going second. I think this boy was Legend Rank 5, but I don't think he's going for a rank up. He's showing us that Harpy's Hunting Ground. We're starting off with Melody, that's pretty good. Even Duo too, so we need a lot of stuff in our graveyard. He's starting with just a Harpy Lady 1 and 2 back row set. We're going to throw away Roar with our Melody. We even got a Glow Up Bulb, so that means we're going to be able to use Hawk for the Roar. And then our good old Bulb is going to make for a Black Rose White. And this is really what it's all about. Roar's also going to give us a summon, but we're going to Black Rose first. He's going to Forbidden Chalice our Black Rose. So now it's just a 2800 monster. We're going to summon our Hawk. Glow Up Bulb, that's going to be Samurai Destroyer. Now we banish 3, that's going to be Chaos Pioneer, and he's going to be able to destroy the 2, and we'll still have a lethal amount of damage. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yubel. We're going first, we're on a bit of a win streak. No extra deck for our boy over there. Must be an animal. We're going to go ahead and use our Dark. Call it a turn, we're sitting on a Sphere Boy. He's going Fire King Island. Destroys a Duel part to go a Barong. Now he's gonna normal summon the Barong, set another card. Just try to swing at us. We're gonna hit him with the Temperance. Then throw away another Dark. That's already the monster requirements for our Chaos Dragon, the Pioneer. Now we're gonna start with him, banish all 3. That gives us a Dark Search. He's gonna try to floodgate the Chaos Dragon, the Pioneer. That means that's perfect for us because now we can just hit the back row on the field spell and eliminate 3 cards. Or all 4 of his cards. So we essentially wipe the whole field. It just costs us a face down the Pioneer. Now we're gonna bring out a Dark with a Hawk, and bring out another Dark, then bring out a Duo, and that is well over a lethal amount of damage. Great stuff. Super fast stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. We're going second. We got a bunch of our Darks, a Roar, and a Plague Spreader, so Zombie Draw is not needed this time. We get our Glow Up Bulb, we're gonna set that. Our boys set 3 back rows, not doing anything with monsters. We get a Hawk. So use Hawk, bring out the Dark. Normal summon the Plague Spreader. That's to be a Black Rose wipe immediately on those 3 back row. As well as the Dark Search. He's got a Karma Cut. He throws away a Navigation, so he might have just wanted that Navigation in there. We hit a Black Illusion. We hit a Dice Spoon. Nothing too crazy. He gets a Dark Illusion. Then we bring out a Duo. Swing over his Dark Illusion. Use our Duo to add a a Hawk to our hand. We banish Plague Spreader Zombie to do it. Sets a back row. Gold Sark, but we're gonna Hawk out a Dark. Bring out a Bulb after milling a Chaos Dragon, the Pioneer. Then we go with our Ice Bryonic. Search a Hawk. We could have banished a card to actually search with our Gold Sark and just back and forth. Finish the duel. Zombie Draw's pretty cool. I love Plague Spreader in Thunder Dragons. He opens up some of the best synchros. He's a Dark. He's an extra special summon. He's a very good card for Plague Spreaders. Probably one of, or for Plague Spreaders, for Thunder Dragons. Probably one of my more favorite techs. These are the 2 clean tuners. Then we have Xyz. Thunder Dragons are doing great as a rogue deck in what's going to be a stale meta. It was pretty good for a while, but it's starting to get there. We'll see what Konami does. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.